How do you know that you haven't been outside the container?
Because I'm breathing. So I don't need to go outside the containment that we must have to be breathing. I just need to breathe to know that there's not a vacuum above my head. Debunking the idea, the notion, the model. Even earlier, were you not listening when Rumpus told us that natural law doesn't apply to your model and atmosphere? That this isn't applicable with natural law, or it doesn't jive? Yeah, your sky vacuum, when it comes to natural law, it's not even applicable, mate. Not even close to being applied with natural law. Your atmosphere, your sphere-shaped air, in a vacuum without containment. You can't even apply natural law to that.
How do you know that behind the container there's not a vacuum?
I don't know anything beyond the container. I just know that we must be contained to be breathing. And it's nice that you also believe that now? Or what? Accept it without relinquishing your fundy sky vacuum belief? That your question demolishes? Yeah, your question demolishes your belief in a sky vacuum, Ed.
Doesn't? Because you...
No, doesn't it? Yeah, containment. Yeah, we'd need that as a way of having air that we're breathing. Yeah, we'd need that. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, like you're asking about. Yeah, you're asking if we've been beyond the containment we require. Yeah, well, the containment that we require for your question to make sense debunks space. Because it's not a sky vacuum. Gas would fill it.
If you didn't go behind the container, you can't verify space is fake.
So, okay, let me get it straight. So, you think there's a container, so your tacit acceptance of containment then has a space beyond the physical barrier that's obviously got to be keeping us with the pressure that we breathe. So how did men go to the moon then in your fundamentalist contradiction where we have containment but also adhere to a sphere-Earth belief without containment? How do you square that circle of travelling out through something that is ultimately stopping things travelling out from it?
The point is you're making a claim and you didn't verify it.
Sorry, the point is that space is fake and that if we were contained, it wouldn't be a sky vacuum for rockets to travel through. So your question about having containment and what's beyond it, well, what did the Mars mission break the containment? Did they smash through this containment you have an acceptance of now? No, they didn't, right? They're just faking it because they're not travelling through a sky vacuum that has no containment, as is actually asserted in heliocentrism.
How do you know that you haven't verified what's behind the containers? You haven't verified it.
Oh, is there a hatch? So you've added a contained field, right? Or like a dome around the sphere Earth. And now what? They've got a special hatch they go through.
You haven't even verified the containers.
Like a force field.
I have verified the container.
A helicopter
Guys,
on Mars.
Yeah, I have verified that we are in containment. I'm breathing.
Oh, really? Show it.
There you go.
Dick.